Hello, Ian. Welcome back to the class. How are you today?
Today I went to other province. I went. Đi công tác gọi là gì nhỉ?
Okay. Business trip.
Went on business trip. Yeah.
Wow. So how was it? Was it good?
Yeah, it's I had too much work today. I had a meeting all day.
Wow, it's a busy day.
Yeah.
Let's see. Are you tired? Are you tired?
No, it's okay.
It's okay. You're so used to it. Used to the busy life. Okay, so let's continue the lesson last week. I think we stopped after we complete this part, and then here, right? We stopped over here. Right? After we make sentences in this part. Yes. And then we stop here. I didn't ask you any question yet. So today I will ask you this question. Okay, are you ready?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm ready.
Okay, good. The first question, according to the man, why is education very important? Okay, you can check it here.
Let me.
Okay, I give you 1 minute to scan through the text. Okay.
Yeah.
1 minute.
Yeah. Okay, I can answer.
Okay, go.
Yeah, he think education is most important because it can bring us knowledge and maybe it make us rich. Otherwise, he think education is the key to a better future.
Yes, he thinks education is a key to a better future. Can make us rich, things like that. Okay, good. So here he say it can make the difference between success and failure. So this is about what he thinks. Now I want to ask how education changed you.
How
education change yourself. Like
how education
change you. Yes.
Change me.
Like if you didn't go to school, if you didn't go to university, then how your life would become.
Let me think.
Okay. Sure, take your time.
Okay, I think people can be rich or success in their career without education. However, in a modern in a development society, I think education is very important with the high management in the company. If you run our company, education more high education can help you to manage your company to better, and you can have some opportunities to in many opportunity to work with the foreign market, in work in and to me, I'm not I don't have no. If I don't study more, maybe I cannot be a good accountant, and maybe I have to get married early in the village, and I also don't have a chance to live in a big city with many modern facilities. Yeah, and my children I cannot earn more money to make my life better. So I think with any reason, education is more important than quan trọng hơn anh gì nói nào.
More important, quan trọng hơn là hơn cái gì, cái ý của chị là hơn gì?
More important than
education is important. Yeah, okay. If you want to compare, then which one you want to compare it to? You want to compare between education and what? Oh, if nothing, then just say education is important. Yeah. Okay, true. That's very true. So the place that you stay is not your hometown, is it? So where is your hometown? Where's your village?
My hometown is a small village in Hải Dương.
Oh, so after you get married, then you move to the city, the bigger city.
No, when I study in a big city after leave university. I got married and also live in this city.
Oh, I see. Because you studied in the university, that's why you go out of your hometown, small village, go to a better place and pursue your career.
If I cannot study further, I have to be a worker
or farmer
in farmer or worker in a small company in my village.
Yeah. So you can say if I couldn't study or if I didn't study, or you can have a chance to study. You use a past tense because it's something in the past. Good, great. Then I would, if I didn't have a chance to study, then I would. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, cool. Or I would have been very miserable. All right, that's good. Okay, let's come to that statement today. Education is not the learning of facts, but the training of the mind to think. Okay, it's a very big statement. So what do you think?
It is not the learning of facts, but the training of the mind to think.
Yes. It's hard. Facts. Okay, I give you 30 seconds. Give you 30 seconds to think on some.
The training of the mind
to think. I think it's very true though. Yes.
Education.
Like not the learning effect. For example, learning effect, like you know that dog has 4 legs, 1 head, 2 eyes, 1 nose. So these are the facts. Okay, when we look at the objects, we know the facts. But this one they say about the training of mind to think. When you look at something and then you have your mind, your thinking, your critical thinkings about that thing, or the way to solve the problem, things like that. And I know let's spend some time to think about this. I think it's hard. It's not easy to explain.
Easy to explain.
It's not easy. It's not easy to explain.
Yeah.
So I will give you some time to think. Okay. Okay.
Education is not the learning of facts.
Okay, you get anything? Maybe I try first, or you want to try first?
I cannot translate.
Okay.
Well.
Okay, for example, I think this one very broad, okay, very wide topic, very broad. So let's break it down, okay, break it down. For example, in business, or for example, in education, okay? For example, in education, because I used to be a teacher, a teacher in kindergarten. In a kindergarten?
Yeah.
Kindergarten. Okay, I used to be a teacher in kindergarten. So of course, before I started teaching in their school, we teach me about the facts. Okay, give me some facts. Like children are naughty, children are playful, children are very talkative. Okay, so these are the facts that I know about children. I learned about children. I learned about them, their characters. But education is not just learning about their characters, but it's also like training of mind to think. Okay, I think, okay, because children are naughty, so how can I teach? How can I communicate with them?
Training of the mind to think, it means it's help us how to think, how to think something.
Yeah, maybe it's how to develop thinking your mind about something. For example, if you are an accountant, right? Accountant, okay? So, like, do you just learn about numbers, how to calculate, or like in different situations, like you apply different ways of thinking, and then you apply to solve the problem, isn't it?
Really?
It's really hard. Yeah, it's really hard. You know, this one from Albert Einstein. He's a very smart guy and his mind is higher than us. I can just only explain in my opinion what I think only, but I'm not sure what he thought when he said this sentence. Okay.
Education is not the learning of fast. It means education don't teach you don't teach you
Okay, I think I know. I think I got clarification now. You try first.
Gọi là gì nhỉ? Không phải là việc học các cái sự việc
Not just only study about fact.
Not first.
Okay, for example,
not only study, but also practice how to think about something happened.
Good. Sure, correct. I think what he meant is not just learning, but also develop characters. Okay, training of mind to think. Okay, like for example, when we teach our children, right? Of course, we will teach them about math, literature, science, things like that. These are all the facts that surround them. Like psychology, not psychology, biology. So all the subjects that we teach. So all of these are facts. But beside facts, we also teach them how to think, okay? How to be a good student, how to listen to your teacher, and you should be a good son, a good daughter. So these are like a training of mind to develop their character inside them. Yeah. So these are not just only like upper books, not inside the book, but also about the mind. Yeah, that's what I think. You agree?
Yeah.
Okay, that's good. That's a tough question. Okay, let's come to the discussion part. Okay, topic today is about education. So the questions will be about this topic. Okay, first question, what do you think is the importance of education to an individual? Hold on, hold on.
Importance of
okay.
Arduino, the importance of education to people is teach them knowledge about something knowledge knowledge of fact
fact
and hướng dẫn là gì nhỉ cô?
Instruction.
Yeah, instruction. Instruct them how to know how to think about the fight happened and give them the direction of
direction
of cái gì nhỉ? Sự việc là gì?
Directions of sự việc hả? Sự việc hoặc là sự việc gì? Sự việc gì? Còn một tí còn nói direction được rồi. Given them direction. Okay,
yeah,
stop
yeah.
here. Okay, rồi. Maybe good or guidance.
Guidance.
Guidance, direction, instructions. So it's very important, education. Individual. Do you understand the meaning of individual?
Cá nhân à?
Đúng rồi, very good. Sure. So giving instruction, knowledge, direction, guidance. Yeah. So it's very important, right? Very important. That's why children nowadays they start to study when they are very young, 3-4 years old.
Teacher teach them knowledge and give them the great guidance to improve improve their knowledge. Help them to make find a job suitable is suitable for them.
Yes, give them guidance in choosing their career path.
Yeah.
Career. Okay. All right. Correct. Okay, next question. What do you think are the reasons why people go to university? Why? Some universities are so expensive. Why people still go? What do you think?
Knowledge in high school is a base. Is a base. Basic. Yeah. And university is a high level than high school. So in university, they teach students to choose a good job. Have and teacher and student can prepare many knowledge about life, science, technology to do to work in many industries and help them to have a good life.
True. Anything else?
Yeah.
So
nowadays there are many universities in a country. And it includes domestic university.
Yeah, domestic university.
Or foreign university. It không nghĩ ra cái từ hội nhập là cái gì nữa.
Hội nhập. Hội nhập. Internationalize. This word internationalize. Hội nhập. Hội nhập quốc tế.
Internationalize nó là tính từ không?
Nó là động từ chị. Động từ.
Many companies are internationalizing and expand their capital to abroad.
To globalize, I think what you mean. Globalize, is it?
Yeah.
Now they have the term globalization. Globalizations, but they want to make the company, the business to become global, to sell all over the world. Is it what you mean?
I mean, many companies want to expand their capital to expand their capital in to
other country.
To other countries. Yeah. And studying in university can help them to improve their knowledge about policies, law, international law.
Good. Yes. Anything else?
Yeah.
That's all?
Yeah.
Okay, I think that's very good. I think because you're an accountant and you learn about business, so you use most of the business terms. Okay, like globalization, international law. I think that's just true. That's very good. You use very, very good word. But how about those students that don't study about business? They learn about others subjects. Okay. So if you ask you this question, I will answer like this. Okay. I think going to go to university to help us to advance our level of competencies. Okay, advance our level of competency. You know why? Because in our high school, right, we learned all the subjects. Okay, I think 12 subjects. So very, very broad. Okay, very broad. But in university, we will narrow down what we gonna learn and what we gonna do in the future. If we want to become a doctor, so we learn about health. Okay, if we want to be a businessman, businesswoman, then we learn about business. If we want to be an IT person, then we learn about IT. So as we narrow down our abilities, what we need to do, and then we'll focus on our competencies. Okay. Okay, it's quite interesting, because we talk about level of competencies. You know that we have 4 level of competencies. This one very interesting. That's how I learned. Actually, 4 level of competencies. The first level is you don't know what you don't know. Like children, okay? The children, the baby, they don't know what they don't know. Is that they have no idea about the world. They have no idea. They don't know anything. They don't know what they don't know. And the second one is the people that they know what they don't know. Okay, for example, like me, I know that I don't know how to speak Korea. I know that I don't know. I'm not good at IT, so I know what I don't know, so I can work on it. And the third level of competency is we know what we know. Okay, like I know that I can teach English. I think that I am able to teach English. I think English is good enough to teach. So I know what I know, what I'm good at. And the last level is we don't know what we know. Okay, we don't know what we know. Means that we are so good at that until the point that we don't know that we are so good at it. For example, our Vietnamese. Okay, we speak so well Vietnamese until the point that it's so good, and it's become very, very natural. And we don't know that we know. Actually, we are very good at that. So these are the 4 level of competency. It's just something, it's not related to the topic, but just interesting. So that's what I want to share. Okay, next question. Interesting. Yes. Let's have my friend, my pastor, he teach me about that. What do you think a gap year? Okay, do you know about gap year?
Yeah, I remember.
Yes. So what do you think about a gap year? Is it good for a student to have a gap year?
I think there are two sides of gap year.
Yes.
Some people don't have time or don't have a good condition to study more. So maybe they want to have a gap year to do something, to have money for studying continuously, and otherwise other condition, maybe they want a gap year to take care of their family or something, like look after their relative in hospital, or even they only want a gap year for relax and find find a good choice, best choice for them in the future. Yes, I think it is a good way to continue to do something. Other on the other hand, maybe a gap year you lost, you miss some opportunity to your life. Example, maybe next year it's difficult to go to university because the high they require high marks,
high standard.
Yeah, high standard. To be a student in some universities. You lost some opportunities to lost some opportunities to have to it's difficult to think about.
It's difficult. Yes, I think you did well. So it's at both sides. One side is a good one. The other one is the bad one. Okay, the positive and the negative of having a gap year. Okay, so because after you study and then you have a gap year, you have a pause, and you may lose your what you learn, you may forget. Okay, during that gap year incident. Okay, all right. Next question: what do you think of the education system in your country? Do you think is it good, is it bad, or does it need to improve?
Actually, the education system in our country is not really good. Because in my opinion, students in our country have to study too much. So my children have to go to school all day, and after go home, they continue to study more. And many subjects, I think they don't care. They cannot remember what they study. They have too much homework every day. They often study about 1, 2, 3, 4 hours in the evening and stay. Yeah, I think maybe it's not good.
Yeah, no time to relax.
Yeah,
they're young, they cannot play.
Yeah, and in the university, like I don't understand what it means, and I don't know it can it help my career after I go to work.
Yeah.